Gavin O'Connor's The Accountant, which stars Ben Affleck and Anna Kendrick, uh, is a pretty damn entertaining action thriller. It harkens back to the action thrillers that we might see in the 90s, albeit the acting level may not be on par with what The Accountant is now. I mean, I could have easily seen like a Steven Seagal in this role, but obviously not to the level of involvement of the backstory, and obviously things elements would be changed. But this is like a very smart action thriller, almost in the vein of like a Jason Bourne film, which interestingly enough is stars Matt Damon, Affleck's frequent counterpart. But The Accountant is about essentially an accountant, and the film follows three storylines. One about who is this guy, two about the authorities who are trying to capture this guy, and three about a group who is out to kill this guy. So there's a lot going on in this movie, and considering how dense and layered this film is, it's never really convoluted, confusing, or overwrought. It proves pretty entertaining, while not perfect in any way, but there's plenty of great action sequences. Affleck is great as the accountant, Christian Wolf, and Gavin O'Connor does a solid directing job. O'Connor last gave us Warrior with Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton, which was like a great movie in my opinion, and definitely worth seeing if you have not seen it. But The Accountant is very entertaining. It also, as I mentioned, it features Anna Kendrick, but also stars J.K. Simmons, John Bernthal, and John Lithgow, and Jeffrey Tambor. Really delving into the details of the story as a disservice to the film itself. You might even want to skip the trailer because it might give you false impressions of the movie, or even give away elements. I mean, seeing stuff out of context, you don't know what's going on, but when you see the movie, you start piecing things together. But not to say that this movie is easy to figure out. But there are elements that, for me, while it's well written and paced, there were elements that just seemed a little too on the nose. And a certain plot twist didn't sit well with me initially, but as the film wore on, I was able to overlook it. Yeah, like this is it's a very well told and well edited, and a really cool character in Christian Wolf, and definitely a solid action thriller that is well worth seeing in the theaters. It's almost like this movie is like a primer for Affleck to get ready for his standalone Batman film and the Justice League. But he really does kick ass in this movie, and he's really quite good. It's not only a good action movie, it's actually quite humorous at times and quite funny. Not funny in the sense of ha-ha, but just more the situations that arise, and just the reactions to certain situations are quite humorous. It's not trying to like be like a nudge nudge wink wink, or trying to be a parody or a satire of the genre or anything like that, but it's just that moments are just quite humorous, and the reactions that people have towards them are quite engaging, quite funny. So The Accountant, I would give 3.5 stars out of 5. That's 3.5 stars out of 5 for The Accountant. As I mentioned, there are elements of the plot that just seem a little on the nose, or just didn't initially win me over. And maybe for that reason, the movie probably could have rated higher. But still, overall, it's a pretty entertaining action thriller that yeah, it's just go there, have fun, check your brain at the door, and just enjoy the spectacle of it. And in the end, I just hope that this does well enough that we actually see more films involving this character or characters that are in this universe. So The Accountant, again, 3.5 stars out of 5. Definitely check it out. So if you like this review, please hit that like button below. Have you heard about The Accountant? Have you seen The Warrior? What do you think of Ben Affleck's turn as action hero once again? Please let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do, so you can stay on top of my new reviews, my retro reviews, trailer reactions, and any other fun things I happen to put up on my channel. So until next time, my friends, see you at the movies.